Hello, passive affiliates. Welcome to week number 5, episode number 4. In today's video, I want to talk about how to hire a thumbnail creator. And you are right here right now, and this is the last hiring video that we'll have in this course. You are right here, and my goals for this video is to show you how to hire a thumbnail creator, and by the end of this you have a thumbnail creator if you want that. Now let's jump right into it, and the qualifications that editor or slide maker, nope, kidding, thumb creator needs is thumbnails is by far the most important. All right. Like I said, thumbnails are the lifeblood of your channel. If your channel has bad thumbnails, you're never going to get any tractions whatsoever. So you really have to have a good thumbnail creator, and you don't accept anything other than perfection, okay? Because if you slack off on thumbnails, let's say that you make a thumbnail that's a C, like C, A, B, C, like a rating system, like an F is the worst thumbnail. Let's say that you hire a thumbnail creator that can only create C thumbnails. You're wasting a shit ton of money, because thumbnails is literally the storefront of your store. The thumbnail is the movie trailer of your movie. And like I said in the thumbnail video in week 3, act like it took you $100 million to make the video and a year to make the video. Then create a thumbnail after that. Let's act that it took you a year to make this video. You would use so many hours on that thumbnail to make it absolutely perfect, and that's what you have to do. Now, there are many good thumbnail creators, so it's not really a problem. Just don't accept anything that's not perfection. And you can get $5 per thumbnail, really cheap thumbnails. There are so many that does this as well. And something to know is that graphic design is different from continent to continent. What's or a high quality thumbnail in India looks like shit in the Western world. And I've learned this from experience. I tried basically hiring thumbnail creators on Upwork, and a lot of them were like these Indian guys with like the weirdest designs. It's like big, weird. Yeah, it doesn't translate well to the Western demographic. So you want to just keep that in mind. If your editor or thumbnail creator is from India, make sure that he actually knows how to do a Western thumbnail. And some qualification that they need is to have attention to detail. They do need to know what grabs attention. Is very important that your thumbnail creator has. They need to know that the thumbnail needs to look good when it's small, just tiny. It needs to grab attention when it's tiny. And they need to know what good thumbnails look like or not. So a good way to qualify this is to ask, what are your favorite YouTube channels? Do you watch YouTube on a regular basis? Which channels do you watch? And stuff like that, to know that they're actually looking at thumbnails, and hopefully they're attracted to those thumbnails as well and know what thumbnails look good or not. A good way to hire people to create thumbnails for you, Upwork is again very good, and also Fiverr is pretty good with thumbnails. So we're gonna quickly take a look on Fiverr, and Upwork is just like all the other videos. You can post a job saying thumbnail creator. I'll have a script down below that you can copy and paste, and that's gonna be it. Here though, you can search for YouTube thumbnail, and I like some of these actually. It's very easy to get it right here. So best selling, Usually you'll get it for $5. If, yeah, for example, right here, I'll design 3 YouTube thumbnails for $10. So you can just go in here, and as you can see, these are pretty high quality, to be honest. It's Joshua Elder. Yeah, I know Joshua uses stuff like this. I know Chad Bartlett uses some of these services right here as well. And I like them. They are pretty good at making thumbnails. And there are a lot of good thumbnail creators on the web as well. And this one as well, 3 catchy, high quality thumbnail, viral YouTube. So you can just go in here and check out whichever one you like. And I think actually hiring from Fiverr is probably the best way to go about it. You can obviously hire on Upwork as well, but it's going to take you a little bit of time to find someone that's cheap and to also find someone that knows the attention to detail and knows all of this stuff, because most of them are Photoshop editors and most of them are graphic designers and stuff like that. So they're kind of more into that stuff, and they are like, yeah, I can make thumbnails too, you know, that's kind of their side thing. So when you post a job, try being very specific with, you need to be able to watch, or you need to be a YouTube watcher, and you need to know attention to detail and all of this stuff. I'm gonna have a script down below anyway. So that's basically the 2 ways. I would definitely go with Fiverr.com for the thumbnails, and Upwork if you want to have a long-term relationship and if you want to hire the entire team and have a greater communication. But the thing with thumbnails is that you don't require anything else than the title to be able to make the thumbnail. So basically what you say to your thumbnail creator is, hey, I like this piggyback video right here. Can you make something that looks similar to that thumbnail? And basically you just give them the thumbnail that the piggyback video has, and they will create a new one for you. So the thumbnail is kind of outside of you don't need to have them in your team. You can just use the Fiverr service, which is very simple. Yeah, I think that's all there is about thumbnail creators. Just don't accept anything other than perfection, okay? Perfection is, or you don't have to have perfection, you know, but if it looks ugly, you're not going to get views. That's the brass tacks. Let's get down to brass tacks. That's the that's the brass tacks, man. The homework for today is to hire a thumbnail creator. And that's really it. So thank you so much, Passive Affiliates, and I'll see you in the next video.